Hello everyone, I'm Teacher Michelle and welcome to another episode of Unang Math. For this episode, our lesson is the surface area of a cylinder. I will be showing and explaining how to find the surface area of a cylinder. In our previous episode, we already studied surface area of a prism. Prism and cylinder are different figures, but finding the surface area of a cylinder is similar to that of a prism. Okay, before we will find the surface area of a cylinder, you have to understand first these two characteristics of a cylinder. Okay, first, a cylinder has two bases and they are congruent to each other. That means two bases are identical shapes. This is also a characteristic of a prism. Okay, what about the second one? The lateral face of cylinder is rectangle. Cylinder has only one lateral face and the shape is rectangle. This is also the characteristic of a prism because prism's lateral faces are all rectangles. Okay, now we have here a cylinder. This figure is a cylinder. Okay, this is one base and we have here another base. These two bases are congruent or identical shapes and these are circles. Okay, what about the lateral face? Lateral face is rectangle. To find the surface area of a cylinder, okay, we will consider its net. Okay, if we will cut, open, and spread, okay, the appearance of cylinder's net is like this. Okay, these two circles here are the bases of this cylinder. And this rectangle is the lateral face. Okay, now, this circle or the area of this circle is of course equal to the area of this another circle because these are congruent or identical shapes. Okay, the length of this rectangle is equal to the circumference of this circle. And the width of this rectangle is equal to the height of this cylinder. So to find the surface area of cylinder, we just have to get the area of one base, multiply it by 2, plus the area of the lateral face. Okay, let's say for example, if the radius of the circle is 3 centimeters and the height is 9 centimeters, okay, let's try to find or let's find the surface area of the cylinder. So the area of one base or of this circle would be pi r squared. So radius is 3. So that means 3 times 3, that's going to be 9. So 9 pi. So this is 9 pi. This is also 9 pi. Okay, what about the area of this rectangle? Okay, this length is equal to the circumference of this circle. So 2 times pi times the radius. So 2 times 3, that's going to be 6. So this is 6 pi. And what would be the width? This is the height of the cylinder. So this is 9. So 6 pi times 9, so that is equal to 54 pi. So to find the surface area of the cylinder, 54 pi plus 9 times 2, that's going to be 18. So this is 18 pi. So if we are going to add, then the surface area of the cylinder is 72 pi. Okay, by this time, let's answer this concept check question. Okay, in the depth of the cylinder that is shown here, we are going to fill in the appropriate numbers in the boxes. Okay, this is our cylinder. Okay, bases are circles. And it's given here that the radius of the circle is 2 centimeters. the height is 6 centimeters. So we are going to find the area of the base, the lateral area or the area of the lateral face, and the surface area of this cylinder. Okay, let's consider this cylinder's net. So these are the bases. Okay, it's given that the radius is 2 centimeters. First, we have to find, okay, the area of one base. So since the radius is 2 centimeters, so pi times radius squared. So that is, this is 2 squared. 2 squared is 4. So 4 times pi. So the area of one base is 4 pi squared centimeters. Okay, we just have to multiply this 1 by 2 later on to find the area of the two bases. Okay, now let's find the area of the lateral face or of this rectangle. Okay, the length would be the circumference of this circle. So 2 times pi times radius. Since the radius is 2, so 2 times 2, that would be 4. So this is 4 pi centimeters. So 4 pi centimeters times the width, which is the height of the cylinder. So this is 6. So 4 pi times 6, that would be, so this is 4 times 6. Then that would be 4 pi times 6. So this is 24 pi squared centimeters. And finally, to find the surface area, okay, multiply by 2, or multiply the base, or one base by 2. So this is 4 pi times the area of the lateral face, which is 24 pi. So this is 8 pi plus 24 pi. Then the surface area of the cylinder is, okay, 32 pi. So we got 32 pi squared centimeters. Okay, this time, let's answer this simple problem. We will find the surface area of this cylinder. Okay, the base of cylinder, or the bases of the cylinder, are circles. And it's given here that the radius is 4 centimeters. The height of the cylinder is 7 centimeters. So what is the surface area of this cylinder? Okay, first, we have to get the area of one base and later on multiply by 2 to get the area of the two bases. So since the radius is 4 centimeters, then the area of one base is going to be, so this is 4 squared, so 16 pi. 16 pi for one base. And we have to multiply this 1 by 2. So this is equal to 32 pi for both bases. Okay, now we have to add here the area of the lateral face. Okay, to get the length, that would be the circumference of this circle. So 2 times pi times the radius, that is equal to 8 pi. So plus 8 pi, and we need to multiply this one by the height of the cylinder or the width of the rectangle. So that is times 7. So 32 pi plus 8 pi times 7, that is equal to 56 pi. So 32 pi plus 56 pi, then this is equal to 88 pi. So the surface area of this cylinder is 88 pi squared centimeters. So this is option number 5. Okay, what about this last problem? When the surface area of the cylinder that is shown here is 192 pi squared centimeters, we will find the value of h, or we will find the height of this cylinder. Okay, we can find the height of this cylinder. We just have to follow the formula or the steps. Okay, since it's given that the surface area is 192 pi squared centimeters, okay, we have to get first the area of the base and then multiply it by 2. Since it's given that the radius is 6 centimeters, then area of one base is Okay, 36 pi. So if we will multiply this 1 by 2, then this is equal to 72 pi. So this is the total area of the two bases. Okay, we just have to add the area of the lateral face. So the length would be circumference of the circle. So 2 times 6, that's going to be 12 pi. So plus, okay, 12 pi, and we have to multiply by the height or the width of the rectangle. Actually, the height is missing, so we just have to write here times h, and this is equal to, it's given, the surface area is 192 pi. So this is 192 pi. Okay, to find the height, okay, we have to move 72 pi on the other side. So here is minus 72 pi. So we just have here, okay, so 12 pi times height. This is equal to 192 minus 72. This is equal to 120 pi. Okay, we have to divide both sides by 12 pi. So we can just write this one, 12 pi h. Okay, divide both sides by 12 pi. Okay, if we will simplify, only h or height is on this side. Okay, simplify. So 120 divided by 12, then that's equal to 10. So the height is 10 centimeters. The height of the cylinder is 10 centimeters.